Is out to, amongst other things, avoid a hangover from one of the worst pieces of officiating in memory. Yes, we're Anthony for the final 16 minutes of the ball game on Sunday. Western only 8 shots the last 2 games. The Sacramento Kings won in the first year category, and then you have the veterans like Hill, Zach Randolph, who nearly came up with a steal in a 2-point game down the stretch, which gives pause to the Hill. Kicks it to the near side. Zach Randolph is off over the top. Adams fed by Westbrook.
Kings have come out pretty cold here, getting Steven Adams started early.
Once again over the top as Adams got behind Randolph, and lightning striking.
Once again, it forced the Kings into a tough situation.
George Hill loses to basketball. Westbrook had a 2-on-0.
Survives any error as he once again ran hard to the paint. And was able to get Andre Robinson. That's just great hustle.
And great vision there as Adams.
Andre Robinson, A+.
Adams is now running the offense. Robertson is blocked deep by Bogdanovich, and here comes Fox over the top to Temple. The kick to the corner, and the 3-ball falls for Justin Jackson. And then kick it out. The straightaway 3 for Jeremy Grant. No. Adams with the offensive rebounds, and he puts it back. And Steven Adams, Fox deep. You miss off the elbow. Fox, he is fleet of foot, and he's got a trailer there, and that's Jackson who scored. Who did you look up to?
Once again.
Who did you look up to?
That's a good question. I'm going to wait till Russ finish doing this.
He and Kufos battling, and then Russ ties up Costa Kufos, and is called for the quick personal, and they know each other very, very well from Kufos' time in the Northwest Division.
He had a wide open 18-footer. What, are you trying to tell us something?
But he healed the National Player of the Year at Oklahoma. Scores for 3 over a breach. Skal Labissiere, Jackson, George into the corner for 3, drains it.
Chance of getting that. Oh, that's a great split.
Oh, my goodness. And 1 for Paul George.
And, you know, they're chasing him off the line. And watch him just split the double team and gets all the way to the basket and finishes.
George had 20.
Things that there are points of emphasis that they're doing this year, not giving you that.
Good defensive switch. They keep the ball out of the paint, but the ball is reversed. Community by visiting nba.com/hoopsfortroops, or you can tweet using Hoops for Troops. Here, outside 4 of 25 shooting in the first quarter. Alex Abrinas gets deep and scores, and all of the Kings' points to this point have come off their bench. Field outside looking for more, and he's got it. He can. Robertson back on the floor to start the quarter. He picks up Fox. Labissiere attacks the rim, and he scores. He can fly. Ferguson screened out. Fox will drive and dish. Jackson's got it for 3.
6 points right now.
Fox will pull up and score from 18 feet.
He's reminding me of that between Russell Westbrook and Terrence Ferguson.
Westbrook gets a screen from Robertson. And shot clock inside 5. Hill will step away from Ferguson and feather down. Over the top, Carter finds Jackson for the run out. The stripe by getting downhill.
Coming into tonight's game, but Thunder lines up another shot. He is on fire right now. This is a time.
Sacramento is now at the limit. George, the corner 3, bang!
And there's that good ball. Builds a little confidence, spreading the Kings out.
Carter crosses over. Backdoor's open for Carly Stein. Scored and 1. Is 17 points. We're even.
It's a good play for the Kings. You see Vince Carter scooping that pass over to Willie Carly Stein.
No. Carly Stein digs it out. The drive, the kick. Temple for 3. Westbrook. Oh, nice drive. Slicing through with the rebound. Hill last season had a career-high scoring. Westbrook had an MVP season, of course, and he's spot through the same patch of paint and scores.
Just turned out the afterburners, and once again, it goes out under control.
Here comes Russ again, and Bogdanovich, the 25-year-old rookie, with the block. He's got a couple of those here in the half. The corner 3 from Temple falls. Give Hill 3 outside the painted area, including 3 of 16 from 3. Zach Randolph looking for his first bucket of the ball game and half. good communication here defensively.
Well, they're packing a little bit, not allowing Zach Rand off the deal. That Gray got a hand on that. That's a tough make.
With whom he went to the Western Conference Finals in Memphis in 2013. Anthony outside for three. Anthony for three again. He caught some.
To knock it down back-to-back threes to put the Thunder ahead by one by Carmelo Anthony.
Off the screen by Randolph. Again. Randolph. On the drive, he scored. Between the Thunder and the Grizzlies in the playoffs for several seasons. On the run out, on the bounce. So we've seen a little bit of odd man history tonight. Bogdanovich dominating the basketball and rims that one home. Pressure on Hill. Randolph up and Temple delivers to Randolph. He'll make his move on Adams and score. Working off the screen from Adams. He'll look inside. Westbrook in a tight space.
And get stopped right now.
Temple for three shots inside. And Grant misses, leaving the Thunder 2 out of 4 in the paint here in the quarter. De'Aaron Fox off the glass. That was one of those to me. The ball doesn't lie, but we play on. And Fox. But since then, they've shot 53% and now lead the Thunder well by 10 as Felton followed 10 players under first-year contracts. Houston outside for three.
Wow, what a
Felton, Houston, Anthony, Grant, and Patterson start the quarter for the Thunder. Great job taking possession one-on-one against Anthony. Grant is trapped. Patterson bails him out. Fox crosses over. I thought he carried it. Kufos gathers up the first 18 turns by the Kings. Westbrook. And one for Russell.
Latter parts of this fourth quarter.
Vince Carter.
Forcing the official to blow that whistle.
Thunder tops in the NBA and forcing turnovers, and that turns into a whip.
Thunder offense is picking up a little bit of life, but I like the defense.
Fox. Felton and Westbrook playing a two-man game from the middle to the near side, and Westbrook crosses over.
Offense closing out, forcing De'Aaron Fox into a tough shot. Air ball off the other side of the glass.
George for three. The basketball. George picks up Temple. Fox had a step on Patrick Patterson. Westbrook was fouled, but there to pick it back up is Jeremy Grant. Second unit. Thunder has outscored him 19-11 here. Healed outside for three. Make it remaining in regulation. Randolph fades away from Patterson and scores. Grant sees the seam. The Euro step, he scores. Jeremy Grant has steps. The help comes. Randolph runs away from it. The cutter is Jackson. Grant with the block on the way up. But it had to come off the glass. That's the question.
It looked like it touched the glass.
Issue is the scoreboard right now, which is +7 in the Kings' favor. Anthony towing the three-point line. He's got it. Running the Kings' offense here down the stretch. Feeds to cutter Randolph. The hot. Now Randolph is stripped by George. Adams sets the screen. Westbrook is short. The tip back. Russell again for three. Bang! That bench group that gave the Kings a big burst. Turned the flow of this game around. And we're done. Jackson with the exclamation point. And the Kings knock off the Thunder tonight here in Sacramento.
Well, it's one of those losses.